My journey to becoming a model.
Part 1. My career changed to become a model. A flood of memories came to mind. Starting from my time in college, the journey leading to the operating table made me feel incredibly nervous. I reflected on everything I had gone through that brought me to this hospital. A flood of memories came to mind. Starting from my time in college, I still remember my first semester vividly. I was studying photography and was considered one of the top students in my class. My professors often praised my work, and those achievements led me to start working as a freelance photographer. Thanks to my professors, I got connected with a variety of clients, and soon I was photographing events like pre-weddings, weddings, graduations, and the most memorable for me, shooting for well-known boutiques. My introduction to Aunt Viola marked the beginning of this story. That afternoon, I was on a typical job, photographing her fashion pieces. It was my third time working with Aunt Viola, helping her capture her designs. On that day, I photographed several dresses modeled by her niece, Jessie. After the shoot, Aunt Viola invited Jessie and me to grab coffee at a well-known cafe nearby. As we chatted, I learned that besides being a model, Jessie was also a senior in a beauty major, working on her final project about androgyny. She explained that androgyny is a blending of masculine and feminine characteristics. We ended our conversation by exchanging numbers and went our separate ways. The following days went on as usual: college, and more college. Then, out of the blue, Aunt Viola reached out to me again, asking for my help. This time, though, she requested that I bring along a fellow photographer. I agreed, and on that Saturday, I took my friend Cynthia along with me to Aunt Viola's boutique. When we arrived, Jessie was already there, chatting with Aunt Viola. I introduced Cynthia, and then Aunt Viola dropped the bombshell. Jessie's final project is about androgynous models, and she thinks you'd be perfect for it. I'm hoping you'll help her out. Don't worry, we'll pay you extra, Jessie added. Yes, please. I think you'd be a great fit for the look I'm going for. It'll really help me finish my project faster. I was speechless for a moment, stunned by their request, until Cynthia nudged me. What exactly do you need me to do? I asked. It's simple, Jessie replied. Just sit at the makeup station and leave the rest to me. She then turned to Cynthia. You'll just need to take photos of the makeover process. I followed Jessie's instructions, and Cynthia took a few shots of me before the makeover began. I sat at the vanity as Jessie worked her magic, applying all sorts of things to my face. I was both anxious and curious as I watched in the mirror, unsure of what to expect. From foundation and eyebrow pencils to lipstick, Jessie transformed my face. After she finished the makeup, she added hair extensions to complete the look. Then came the wardrobe change. Jessie had a selection of clothes ready for me. The first outfit was swimwear, and she asked me to wear a bikini. I was given a transparent bra with silicone inserts to create a fuller chest, and then I slipped into the bikini. To my embarrassment, my body reacted as the fabric touched my skin, which sent Aunt Viola, Jessie, and Cynthia into fits of laughter. The bikini shoot finished, and we moved on to formal wear. I changed into a sleek purple blazer with matching trousers and a pair of heels. Looking at myself in the mirror, I felt like a corporate professional. Thankfully, the underwear I was wearing kept everything in place, unlike before. But when I tried on the skirt for the next set, a new sensation overwhelmed me. By now, it was already afternoon, and Jessie mentioned we still had 2 more outfits to shoot. Aunt Viola suggested we break for lunch, so we all headed to a nearby mall's food court. I was about to change out of the formal outfit, but Jessie stopped me, pointing out that it would look strange for me to be wearing men's clothing with a fully made-up face. She reminded me that the makeup had taken a while and that redoing it would take even longer. So there I was, walking into the food court, dressed as a woman, my heart pounding in my chest. Surprisingly, no one seemed to notice I was a man, eating while wearing makeup as turkey, and I had to be careful not to ruin Jessie's hard work. She reassured me, saying, "Don't worry, we can fix it later if it smudges." After lunch, we returned to the studio to continue with the photo shoot. The next outfit was a short red gown, and the excitement I felt that day was unlike anything I'd ever experienced. It was a thrilling day, one that opened the door to new and unexpected pleasures. A week after the photo shoot, Jessie informed me that her final project had been approved by her professor. She was scheduled to defend her project the following Thursday. That Thursday afternoon, Jessie excitedly shared that her professors were thrilled with my performance and had even requested permission to enter our work into a modeling competition. I was both surprised and elated to hear the news. About a month later, Jessie told me that our work had won first place in the competition. On top of that, we received another piece of surprising yet exciting news. We had been offered a contract with a modeling agency. Jessie would join as a makeup artist, and I, as the model. I was stunned by the offer. Jessie mentioned that we would be meeting with the agency the following week. The next week, Jessie and I met with the agency at a large and well-known cafe. The woman we met, Ms. Bella, explained that we would be promoting fashion for both local and international brands. She also went over the compensation and benefits we would receive. As a model, I would receive a generous allowance, which was quite a significant amount for a college student like me. In addition to the allowance, I would have access to fitness and beauty treatments. Ms. Bella handed us both a proposal to review, and later that night, I went over every point. The agreement included the allowance, fitness perks, and beauty treatments, as well as 2 weeks of full-time training. I then looked at the specific requirements. According to the contract, I needed to maintain an ideal weight based on their formula and grow my hair to a specified length. After going through the contract and finding nothing too demanding, I agreed to join. At our next meeting, I signed the contract. Ms. Bella then scheduled our training, which would start the following Monday at a designated location. There were about 10 other participants, but I was the only male trainee. On the first day, we simply introduced ourselves and received the schedule for the 2 weeks ahead. The instructors explained the rules we needed to follow, one of which particularly caught my attention. They had pre-assigned us specific uniforms for each day of the training. I had a feeling this was the start of my journey as a model. The instructor then displayed each of the uniforms. We would wear formal attire, including a brown suit with a ribbon at the collar and a long skirt, as well as a green dress with black floral patterns, among other outfits. After going over the rules, we each collected our assigned clothing from the committee's table. That evening, I discovered that even our sleepwear had been predetermined. We were given 3 sets of pajamas made from soft, luxurious fabric, along with 2 bikinis, and 2 tight-fitting outfits that would be worn for exercise sessions. After collecting my clothes, I returned to my room, my mind racing with thoughts of what the next 2 weeks would hold. I had a feeling it was going to be an exciting experience. I woke up this morning feeling refreshed, wearing my pajamas. I quickly got up, knowing I had a busy day ahead. After tidying up, I took a shower and put on my workout clothes, ready for the morning exercise session. At the session, the instructor went over the exercises we'd be doing to build a healthy, toned body. I followed every instruction closely, even though it was exhausting. Despite the challenge, I found it really enjoyable. After the workout, we were given tips on maintaining a balanced diet and nutritional advice to support our fitness goals. I had a personal target to lose about 10 kilograms to achieve my ideal body shape, which felt like a daunting task, but also an exciting challenge. After freshening up with a shower, I put on my outfit for the day. A beautiful formal dress with a blend of deep maroon and orange. It made me feel elegant and confident as I prepared for the next part of our schedule. Following breakfast, where I stuck to the diet plan, we moved on to the makeover session. The makeover session lasted all day, from morning until late afternoon. We practiced different beauty techniques, learning how to apply foundation, shape eyebrows, and apply mascara. Jessie and I took turns doing each other's makeup, helping one another perfect the details. By the end of the session, I had learned how to enhance my lips, and I was looking forward to the next day's advanced session, where we would focus on contouring to highlight our facial features. After the long day, I headed back to my room to relax before bed. The entire day had been rewarding, and I felt comfortable in the dress I was still wearing. The feeling of being dressed up made me feel more at ease with the path I was on. As I drifted off to sleep, I thought about how much I was learning and growing through this experience. However, that night, I accidentally fell asleep still wearing my dress, which was against the rules. The next morning, the organizers noticed my oversight and, as a lesson in discipline, gave me a light-hearted punishment. I was asked to perform a fun dance in front of the other participants, which made everyone laugh. Although it was a little embarrassing, it was all in good spirits, and I received plenty of encouragement afterward. The organizers reminded us of the importance of discipline as future models. They emphasized that models are always in the spotlight, whether fully dressed or in something more revealing, like swimwear or lingerie. After the lesson, I was allowed to change and continue with the day's activities, which included continuing the makeover session from the previous day. To be continued, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.
New way, selling Aurora on this path, grasping life in every laugh. Selling Aurora.